What up, y'all? I just wanted to talk to y'all about something a little unconventional, right? It's probably gonna upset a few people, but you know what? I don't care. This is what I have been moving in. This is what has been helping me. And this is what's been teaching me a lot, helping me grow, and giving me a voice without fear. Religion is beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Not so much religion, but the belief in Jesus and God. I think that's beautiful. However, I don't, you know, anytime I'm trying to, but that's how it is. When you're trying to get positive information out, because everything is connected, everything is energy. I don't care what anybody tries to tell you. When they know you're doing something that can change lives, it'll try to stop you. Nevertheless, I believe in energy. I believe in frequencies, all that. And I believe that God and Jesus, all of that, they're all frequencies, all energy, and everything is connected. I also believe that that thing that you've been thinking about doing, but because the world tells you, don't do that, yeah, you should do it. You should absolutely do it. Because it's your life. And if what your mama raised you to do and your grandmama and them raised you to do isn't working for you, there's a reason it's not working for you. Because it's not meant for you. You're supposed to innovate. You're supposed to do things differently. You're supposed to create something that works not just for you, but for everyone that you encounter. So focus on doing what works for you and loving you and knowing that you're phenomenal. Another thing is, stop chasing people. You don't need to chase nobody. You really don't, okay? You're way too amazing to be chasing anybody. There's no way I can look at this face every day in the mirror and be thinking about chasing anybody. If I want you, and I tell you I want you, and you don't respond, I'm moving on to the next one. If you decide to come around, never know. Might be too late. I don't know. Originally, I used to be the type of person that will wait, but I don't care anymore. I don't have time to wait for anybody. Things are moving too fast for me to be waiting for anybody. If you're trying to compare lives or trying to figure out, oh my God, is this gonna be too much for me? Can I match up? Or are they worthy of me? Or am I worthy of them? You're doing too much thinking. You're doing too much thinking. You're supposed to trust your intuition. You know, the spirit that told you that this is for you, you're supposed to trust that. When you finally decide to submit to what's dominating your thoughts, you know, you will have peace. You will have peace with the decision. You will get peace with the decision. But don't constantly let it sit and dominate and dominate and dominate. And you're not getting anywhere. It's not moving anywhere because all you're doing is sitting there and thinking about it. Stop thinking and put things into action so you can get something in a finality. Yeah, all of that. Y'all doing too much. Too much thinking. And while you thinking, life is still moving. Things are still happening. And when a gift is given to you, and you don't cherish it, it will be removed from you and given to somebody else. And you'll spend the rest of your life thinking about that gift. It'll never stop. You'll be thinking about that gift forever. And trust and believe, honey, I am a gift. Let me make this absolutely clear. I'm not talking about that expired biohazard, proceed with caution nonsense I just walked out of, that Lifetime movie stuff. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is something new, something fresh, something exhilarating. So if you just walked away from something that has passed, that cycle is over, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something new. All new. All I am about at this point in my life is love, desire, and lust. I know that sounds hard to believe. And they're like, oh my God, isn't lust one of the 7 deadly sins and yada, yada, yada? When you're married, You don't lust after your spouse. You don't desire your spouse. That's what it's about. It's not about running around sleeping with everybody. That's not what it's about. It's about focusing on, one, loving you, desiring you, lusting after you, whatever that means for you. And when you do that, you're putting out a specific kind of energy that draws into you a plethora of people, energy. But because your intuition will be so strong, you're not just going to fall for the trash that you fell for before. Abundance of life all starts with love. But you know, I gotta be feeling your energy. You really need to. Make sure you're feeling that energy. Make sure. And listen, I'm gonna get a little personal with y'all, little trying to keep it quiet. Those late night little situations that you having, yeah, that person knows you're doing that. They know you thinking about them, and they know you think while you're doing that, you're thinking about them. They know. It's like they're sitting there watching you, and you know that, but you don't care, and you shouldn't. Sexual freedom is very important. Not being a hoe. Sexual freedom. Whatever is stopping you from being sexually free isn't for you. It's just not. It's just not. Again, it's not about being a hoe. It's not about sleeping with a bunch of people. It's about being sexually free with the person that you're supposed to be with. And you know, you're gonna have to just recognize a real woman, because that's who I am. That's who I am. I love y'all. And this is not a bias, a gender thing. Recognize a real man. Be feeling that energy. This energy is important. When you first meet somebody, if you get that little, I don't know about that, trust that. Don't let your little cootie cat or your schlong be like, but you know what, this, I want to just, no. Don't do all of that. Don't do all of that. That's how you end up in trouble. People are trying to get their way out of stuff now because they let their little, okay? And now they got, but I digress. Cleanse, people. Cleanse, whatever that means to you. However you cleanse. I recommend pink Himalayan sea salt because it exfoliates the skin nicely, darling. And it's a really good earth salt. It's really good. All these bees following me around. I wonder what that means. Kidding, I know what it means. I love you guys. I love you. 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 I love y'all, for real. Like, be at peace. And yeah, you do have eyes watching you. People are only watching you because they want to see your next move. Move in secret. Move in silence. Doesn't matter who they have following you. Doesn't matter what they're doing. They can't do nothing anyway. They don't have enough money to pay for what you're capable of. Let that sink in. I love y'all.